Hi, it's Gail the Planning Girl. Welcome back to my channel. For Flashback Friday today, I'm going back to the household extension pack, which isn't very old at all. I think this came out in 2019, early 2019, maybe 2018. Let's see. Copyright date says 2018, so it's not too far gone. And I have with me my favorite micro, which is the Mermaid. I use it to make lists in, and this is refill paper that I've put in that I had gotten from Michael's. I carry this in my purse with me when I'm out and about shopping, looking for specific items. As you can see right now, it's empty, but I plan to use it today to start filling it up. I also have the household sticker book. I'm not sure that I'm going to use any stickers from here. There are some neat cleaning kinds of stickers here that I really like for spring cleaning, but I think I want to save those for spring cleaning, which I'll be getting that ready soon. But I thought maybe with the project, I might have some things. I'm not sure. It may not happen. See, there's a chore list, AM, PM, clean, and that's a color scheme thing. Then we have some icons. So this actually might not, I might do recycling. I'm not sure. I might use some of these icons here. Some of them look like they would work out, and it's always fun to use stickers. So let's talk about this household extension pack. It came with chores, meal plan, budget, and projects. But I pulled out budget, and I gave it to my husband. I'm going to pull the entire pack out. I was actually thinking about using this year for my spring cleaning, but I don't know. So this is what it has in it. And then it has meal plan, tab, and this page repeats itself for many pages. I think 6 months worth is the plan. So that's what I think that is. And then project. I think this is pretty, the tabs. I think the soft colors are very nice. And here's the project sheet. I'm going to take one. This is what the back looks like. You've seen me use these on my channel before. I did a project, two actually, last summer. So if you go back to like June of 2019, maybe May of 2019, you'll likely see these videos. Let me just set this aside so it doesn't bother us and bring this paper forward. So we have inspiration and resources, sketches and ideas, the name of the project, supplies on hand, supplies to purchase, their cost, the details, some photos, and some project notes. We're going to work on our home office. We actually have a very small bedroom upstairs. It's 11 by 8. It's 11 and 6 inches long by 8 feet wide. It's small. You know, it would be neat to have a picture of like an office, but I don't think I do. Let me see if maybe Journaling Doodles has a desk or an office. Anyway, this bedroom was our son's bedroom when he was in elementary school after we first moved here. But when he was 13 for his birthday, we made over one of the downstairs bedrooms and he moved downstairs. Our house is basically a ranch style home. So all the living space is upstairs, but there are 2 finished bedrooms downstairs and like a living room area. Kind of like that phone. I might use that. So once our son moved downstairs, my husband kind of took over his room and it's gotten a bit messy. Ooh, and the typewriter, that should be fun. And he and I have decided, since he works from home so much lately, it's time to find him a more permanent space. Currently, he uses the kitchen table, and that just does not work. So I think I'm going to decorate with the typewriter and the telephone because they're fun. So let me grab this telephone. I'm going to cover up project, and let me grab the typewriter. Also fun. I'm going to put it over there. And I think I'm going to use a wider nibbed pen and write Mike's home office. There, that looks good. So let me show you a little bit of that home office space right now. All right, here's the bedroom that we're making into a home office. Currently it's a mess, but you know what? I'm real here on this channel. So my husband has a couple of guitars, and that was our son's twin-sized childhood bed. That's got to go. He's got some stuff there. This is the dresser slash desk that we're going to either sell or repurpose. I'm thinking we're probably going to sell it. Our daughter's trumpet, the stacks of books that have to be donated that my husband has read, and the ugly red and worn out carpet that needs to be pulled up. All the books hubby has not yet read, so we need a bookcase for that. This is a bookcase he wants to filter out and keep some and recycle or give away some. Then, of course, this closet will have to be frou-froued a bit. Right now, the luggage was not put away correctly. My husband does travel extensively for work, and sometimes it gets chucked in there. I do have spare dishes in that closet, which will likely live there, and some clothes that get filtered out for the warm weather for school. And at the top, some of the mementos from our kids from when they were young that they want to keep, some toys and things. This will be replaced. And this space here is where I plan to buy a tall, skinny bookcase to put on all of my husband's unread books. And there's a gorgeous painting. Isn't that beautiful? Audrey, my daughter did that. She's quite artistic. So the paneling is icky, dark brown, as you can see. The ceiling's fine. It's just white ceiling. The ceiling fan is fine, although we will definitely get a higher wattage bulb. There's just like 15 watt bulbs in there for now. So perhaps paint the paneling, or we can pop the molding off. The molding's fabulous and it's wood. Pull the paneling off and then just repop the molding back on. That might be something we do. It depends what hubby wants to do. So a small room, I have to measure it. It'll be a fabulous home office and a great DIY. Okay, so as you can see, it does need a little bit of work. I had done some measuring, and that's where I'm going to kind of work between these two. I'm going to grab this. The room is 11 6 by 8 inches. So we just rounded and said 99 square feet. So we need flooring. We're going to tear out that rug, and we need at least 99 square feet. And I'm sure when we get the box, we usually keep a little extra. We've put in that snap plank floor in a couple of rooms now. So yeah, so there's always a little bit extra. I'm trying to convince my husband, I don't know if I actually have. He's fine with the walls being so dark, but I think if I put a coat of white paint, the dark would show through and be kind of whitewashed look to it. I'm not confident that there's drywall behind that paneling. I honestly am not, but we can check it out. So I want to do white paint. And I think I'm going to need 2 gallons, to be honest. He needs a desk. He needs a file cabinet. I don't know if the file cabinet that we have, is it ENT? Cabinet. I don't know if the file cabinet that we have is messed up or if he has it overstuffed. Regardless, he would need a second one anyway. He and I were talking about getting a 2-foot wide or 24-inch wide bookcase, a tall one, to store all those books he has not yet read. But in our conversation yesterday in the car, we could store the extra books that he hasn't read in the suitcase that we don't use. And that way the suitcase isn't just taking up space and the books aren't taking up space. So that's kind of clever. He would need a trash can and a pen cup and a desk lamp. And of course, he doesn't care if any of that matches or not, but I think it would be nice if it did. So those are all the things that we need. And I'm going to keep this. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot a chair. I'm going to keep this here so I have it and I can chuck this in my purse and I can always take it with me as we go about. So the supplies on hand, we do have a utility knife. And we do have brushes. I will likely need a roller. And I have a pan. We're going to need the paint. And I'm going to need some frog tape. I think I have duct tape to cut up the carpet and roll it. Unfortunately, I can't recycle that. It's awful. I hate throwing it out, but I don't know what else to do with it. It's going to have to be tossed. I think that's it for supplies. That's the painting. Yeah. The paint will be expensive, probably like 30 bucks a gallon, but the roller is just a couple bucks and the frog tape is probably $5. So, project notes. This is where I think some of these icons will come in handy. And there's a hanger here. I'm going to take this because there are some clothes in the closet that need to be sorted, and most of them are mine. There's a light bulb. The bulbs that are in there now are not conducive to an office environment. Of course, we need to clean and prep the walls. Use the $sign. We need to buy a desk, a chair, the flooring. Those are going to be the expensive bits. Possibly, depending on the desk, a filing cabinet. However, we're hoping, I'm going to use this car. If we buy at least these 3 things from the furniture store here in town, perhaps he'll haul the bed and it's sort of a desk. It's like a dresser because there's drawers. You can't really sit at the desk, but the top drawer folds down so you can kind of sit under it, but maybe to write a bill. It's not very that functional. So haul the bed and the desk. We also need to donate all those books. I think I'm going to use another car. Donate books. We now have 6, 7, 8 full boxes. But 3 of the boxes I just filled from my husband. The other 5 I have been filling with him sort of since I think June, I think is when my son took the last couples. So I like the idea of putting recycle. Oh, there's recycle. Clean walls and windows. We need to paint. I don't think there's a paint here. Use this house. I'm going to write paint paneling because maybe we can just tear it down. If there is drywall, underneath, we'll just paint the drywall. Yeah, I think that's it. So that'll be good. Just a little project. And I'll add pictures of the end. Of course, I said that for my front porch oasis last spring, and I did not. So, yeah, it's very black and white, isn't it? I really think the desk will look good under the window. But he can always put it on the other wall if he likes. I'm not really a sketcher, so it's just gonna have to stay. So there's that. This is gonna have to go into the front of my planner because we are actually working on this. Today is actually February 2nd, and Mike and I started moving some things out yesterday and today. So I'm gonna put this in February, right here of my planner. I think I'm gonna put it in front. And there that will be. I should add paint. Oh, I did. I need roller and I need frog tape. Right? Yep. There we go. Okay. Well, there's that. Well, thanks so much for joining me. I hope this inspired you to start something at your house or in the garage or your craft room, clean some things up, donate some old things. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and be sure to hit that notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. You'll want to stay tuned to see how this home office turns out. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.